So what happened was that I had this. So I now had this problem. I lost my job. Well, my company closed down, so I was jobless. And I was paid quite some money. So I went to meet some pastors in my church. What do? He said, bring that money. Okay, so I gave them half the money. I said, okay, what do? He said, no, you've not done enough. So I had 3 cars. I sold 2 and gave it. They continued to encourage me that you must sow more. It must be sacrificial. And I like to give everything in any ministry I belong to. I give my 100%. So I took even my TV, my fridge, everything, AC, sold everything, and sold. So I didn't see any change. So I was getting more and more depressed. I was having mental health issues, in fact. So my sister called me and said, what's going on? You've lost your job. I said, yes, and I've done this, I've done that. But my sister had been following you secretly for 2 years. She never told me. Although she mentioned, she said, I'm following a pastor called Abel in New York. And my sister is known for changing churches regularly. So I thought that is another one of the churches she went to. She now said, I'm going to send you 4 CDs. She sent them to me. So when I saw them, I was not even encouraged to listen to your CDs. My wife said she had listened to one. You will like this. That's what she said. So I said, okay, because of you, I will listen. So I listened to the first CD, the first one. I went on my knees and I started weeping. I was weeping at my stupidity. I told my wife, I apologized to her. I said, I've led all of you in this house astray. Me, you, and the children. I will make sure it doesn't happen again. So I started listening to you. She told me that she also on YouTube. So I subscribed 2018, sorry. I started bringing people from my former church. As you said today, you were talking about me. I was teaching them the Bible. They will meet in one corner with me. I couldn't go because I was a district pastor, so I couldn't even go in there with your message. They would almost crucify me. So I was bringing them out to one hall and I was teaching them. Eventually, my sister warned me. She said, if the GO finds out, they will excommunicate you from that church. They will speak very badly of you. But I should just leave. So I left, but I listened to your messages. Then my cousin called me, Pastor Sean, and said she has a lot of problems. She listed a catalog of problems she was going through, from self-esteem to a lot of problems. I said, I have your solution. I said, man, God, Pastor Ibed Amina. So I started teaching her the message. I taught her for 1 hour the first time. She called me back the second day, said, continue. So I thought I gave her another 1 hour. She said, continue. So she was calling every day. Then after, she now said, is there any way I can be watching this video? I said, I will send you a video. She subscribed to it. So I didn't hear about Pastor Shewa again for like 2 weeks. When I spoke to her after 2 weeks, I was no more teaching her. We were discussing the Bible. I was shocked, the speed at which, what took me 3 months, she was learning it in 2 weeks. So I continued to preach to everybody. My mother started listening to you. My father, before he died, listened to you. Her mother listened to you. My whole family was changing before my very eyes. Then she told me that she wanted to become a pastor. I was not encouraging her. Yes. Set up, because there's nowhere. But I have a place in Lekki. So she became I encouraged, I did everything. She told me that, be a pastor. And I said, no. If I'm a pastor, I'll be distracted. I want to sit down and learn as a brother. So Pastor Funke was in charge of my center. Then one day, Pastor Funke now sent me out and said, go to Bagada and become the pastor there. So what I've done by the grace of God, by your assistance, is that I've been able to save almost my whole family. By the grace of God. From my mother's side, from my father's side, I've trained pastors. In fact, one of my uncle is ready to become a pastor. He has actually joined the training school. He has told Pastor Efosa, I'm trying to connect him. He's my father's junior brother. He wants to join the ministry. So many things are happening in the house. I mean, and her have a dedication that everybody in our home must come here and learn the word and grow. Thank you very much, sir.
Wow, what a blessing. Wow.
Thank you so much.
I didn't know you were cousins with Pastor Sean. That's revelation knowledge.